Welcome to This Is the Day. My name is Drew Crisp. I'm here with...
Bo Chancey.
Absolutely. April 6th, 2020. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome to This Is the Day.
This is the day.
It's another Monday.
It's another Monday.
We've got one.
Yep. Monday.
It's a good song.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a song to get you into the week, though, right? It kind of sets you on a low tone.
Low tone,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I would maybe like want to pump up the jams
Yep.
a little bit.
Because just another manic Monday also doesn't set you up well because you're like, it's not going to be a manic Monday.
Yeah, but it's such a great song.
Right.
Yeah, I love the band.
Just another peaceful Monday. Should be like a,
Write him a letter.
write him a letter.
Let's see if we get him to redo it.
Yes, very good. Well, last Monday, Bo, I was a little sluggish, a little on the grog side.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling pumped, amped, ready to roll.
Right on, man.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready. I'm ready for today. I'm ready for another week. Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you do last weekend?
Well, Bo, I told you about the diorama.
Yeah.
The inverse diorama, as it's called. It's a float. Well, we finished that. We completed that project.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma was the state. We have a picture. I want to show everybody. The picture, there it is. He's dressed as Will Rogers. That's my son, Lachlan. I came up with the grass, which are pipe cleaners. You put them through. Big iconic statue there in Tulsa, the Golden Driller.
I think it was on.
Big statue there. They always put shirts on them during the fair and such. But yeah, and we got the buffalo. We've got the cowboys and such. Pretty accurate depiction there. But yeah, that's what we had going on there on Friday. And then yesterday, Bo, was my birthday.
No way.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
Absolutely.
Drew.
Absolutely. 25. No, just kidding.
It's a hard 25.
It's a hard 25.
Hard 25.
It's been rough. Whew, yeah. No, but it was a great birthday. Great birthday. I had some shrimp, scampi type meal. We had a little shrimp meal, and yeah, it was just really fun. Mom sent me some socks.
Mom, with the gifts.
With the gifts, yeah.
Socks.
Some Oklahoma socks.
There's a lot of Oklahoma going on.
Well, Mom really wants to remind me, you know where you come from, and you know where I am.
Oklahoma socks.
The Oklahoma socks.
Is there like something special to them? Or
I have a picture. I do have a picture.
like they have 6 toes on each one?
No. 6 toes.
I don't know. I'm not from Oklahoma.
They're just like open-toed. Yeah, no. That's fine. No.
Let them breathe.
No, okay, wait. Moving on from the socks, I do need to tell you about this. I decided our family needs to come up with a show, like a sitcom, right? Okay. And it's going to be stop motion, okay? And it's called the Corkys. And it's a brother and a sister, okay? And they live in their parents' house. All right, so we've started production on this. I do have a picture of this I want to show, the Corkys. So yeah, Lachlan and I started kind of working on some of the sets. You know, you've got to have, every sitcom's got to have like the living room, and then we're going to have the kitchen and such. And then I'll kind of go in tight here on what we're looking at. Yeah, there's the brother there and the sister. And yeah, so we're making Cork people. And so it's going to be kind of the story of how they came to be. Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to, get involved.
No,
I don't want
please.
to insert myself.
No,
but
it's early on in the process.
could it? I mean, just maybe an adjustment on the title to give you
Okay, yeah, please.
the Quirky Corkys. What do
Mm.
you think about that?
I think that's a rewrite. It's a complete rewrite. The Quirky Corkys.
Yeah, the Quirky Corkys.
Oh man, it writes itself.
and
at
they
this point.
they have a pet. It's a Corky.
It's
It's a little Corky dog, little legs, and
Yes, absolutely.
yeah.
I love it. I'm gonna rewrite today. Then
I don't.
this is so
Maybe
good.
could I? Maybe I can be involved. A little
Oh,
bit?
we're gonna.
No,
need,
I don't need. It's
no.
fine. You guys got it.
We're
I
gonna
don't-
need voice actors. We are gonna need voice actors. So back to the socks, okay? Because I have a picture now. I want to show everybody.
Oh, we have a picture
My
of the
fun
socks.
new socks. Okay.
Yeah, Oklahoma socks.
Oklahoma socks, because I need to prove to you they're not 6 toes. Okay, they are not 6 toes, but they got the state there, and then the state emblem there on the top. So thank you, Mom, for the socks. I really appreciate it.
Those are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I like
it was a
those.
great birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
To you.
Yep. I got 2 cards that were specific to dogs.
I love dog
I know.
cards.
I got dog cards.
Those
So,
are great. That dog's eating pizza.
Yeah, he's eating pizza. It says you should have whole foods. I recommend whole pizza and whole cake. Yeah.
Smart.
That was what the inside. And this one says, I got a poker face, but I need to figure out how to get my poker tail because his tail's wagging.
Oh, his tail's wagging.
Yeah,
I
great,
get it. That would
great.
be hard, yeah.
Great cards.
You're a happy
so,
dog.
Yep. So I got dog cards this
dog
year. I
cards.
loved it.
Me too.
Bo,
Yep.
what'd you do this weekend?
Well, it was fairly uneventful.
Okay.
However, with this lack of sports going on, I created some lobby tennis.
Yes.
In the church lobby, and so Ace and I did play some lobby tennis, and I thought I'd give a highlight. But due to social distancing and everything else, I needed to film it while playing.
Okay.
And also give the play-by-play while playing. So just a quick video of 1 point as we step into this. You can see what we did this weekend. Okay, playing a little lobby tennis here with Ace. Here he comes into the net. Lob him. Oh, he's gonna put it away. Ah! He got me.
That was amazing.
He got me. He won the point.
I mean, you were doing a whole lot there, though. I mean,
Yeah, I still should beat him every time.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't want to give that point away.
You actually bring up a great point. What if tennis players had to film their own matches? Like, what if that was a part of the competition?
I think it could be.
You have to also capture this.
I might have a future.
It's like, sure, Federer, you're great, but are you good on the camera?
Can you hold the camera?
Can you hold the camera while doing that?
Can you talk and give the play-by-play while swinging a racket? I don't think so, Fed.
You'd probably hear a lot less, yeah, because you'd have to.
Yeah, be working on that. And then I don't know what this was all about, but last night I rounded the corner and my kids, Ace and Inslee, were in their bathroom, and I was trying to process what was happening. So I took a picture. We have a picture of this. They're in there, and Ace has his little sister putting curlers in his hair.
Okay.
Yeah, she's putting curlers in his hair. He slept in them. I have not seen him this morning to know what's going on here. I questioned him about this, and he informed me that he lost a bet.
Okay.
I'm not sure what he's betting on, or
Right.
these seem like pretty high stakes.
Those do seem like high stakes. You start getting involved with messing with your hair and appearance. Those are some high stakes.
Those are high stakes.
Yeah.
I mean, the hair's fairly sacred.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got curlers in his hair.
I want an update. I mean,
Well, see if we can get a picture today. Hopefully it took.
yeah. Hopefully it's. Have you ever had to have you in losing a bet had to shave your head or dye your hair? Or...
No, one time when I was doing student ministry, we used to do this thing, hey, if you guys can get 100 kids to show up at this event, I'll shave my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we tried that. But our kids, they love bringing people, and they were like, I said, hey, if you get 100 kids to this event, I'll shave my head. And they all were like, no! I was like, what? And they're like, we like your hair. I'm like, okay, if you don't get 100 kids, I'm shaving my head. They got 100 kids.
Yes.
I didn't shave my head. I don't know if it worked, but.
Yes. I like that your students are like, hey, you don't need to bribe us. We get it. We'll bring our friends.
Yeah, we want to bring our friends.
We like this thing. It's fine.
Yeah. And why would we? I mean, I would probably be a lot uglier with a shaved head.
Your hair's great, and we'll bring our friends. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's cool,
Win-win.
man. Don't worry about that.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
So no. That, and I only bet if I know I'm going to win.
Yeah, that's it.
Like if there's a clear way to cheat or manipulate the thing, then I'm in. Otherwise, I'm not betting.
Yeah. I feel like people that do bet a lot should go that route.
It might work out.
That might work out for them.
I'm not much of a gambler.
I'm not either.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not a high risk gambler. I want to control the odds in my favor.
I do not know when to hold them, and I do not know when to fold them.
That's right.
So I don't play.
I do know when to walk away.
I do know when to walk away.
I know when to run too. When the sumstress has this look about her, I'm out.
I'm out. He gone.
He gone.
Yep.
I'll scamper right out of there. Hey, we have our verse of the day. We always encourage you guys to download the YouVersion Bible app. I use it every single day. And it has a daily verse, which is just a great way to kind of start the day, chewing on a verse, meditating on it. Today's verse of the day comes from Matthew chapter 5, verse 10. It is from the Sermon on the Mount. And Jesus is speaking, and he says, "Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And so Jesus uses this word blessed again, which means happy, and God does care about happiness. There's been some nasty rumors out there that God doesn't care about happiness, but he does care about happiness. He understands it better than we understand it, and he's got some good news about that. He says happiness isn't always, what you think it will be. And so even in the midst of persecution, if you're persecuted because of righteousness or right living, you can still be happy in that because you know where your kingdom really is. And that's kind of what I don't even think that here necessarily Jesus is saying, like, you get this extra reward, like this maybe better kingdom or anything like that. He's just saying, your kingdom is in heaven. Your kingdom is with him and with the king because you're willing to step into some suffering and some persecution, maybe some hardship in this life to do what is right, to honor God because you're a part of his kingdom.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a happy way to live.
It is. And Paul, talking about we've been pressed, but we're not crushed.
Right.
We've been persecuted, but we're not abandoned.
Nope.
He is with us.
Yep.
And he's walking with us.
Always.
Always, man.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, that's a good verse today.
Yeah, it's great to kind of get that in your mind and be thinking about that today. So today, as you go about your day and you think about choices you have to make, pursue righteousness, hunger and thirst for righteousness. Let God guard your heart with righteousness so you don't give your heart away to less than desires and impulses, but rather this right living, in every moment, saying, all right, what will honor God the most? And then where your kingdom really is, that it's firmly with him, and what a way to live. It'll be a happy, happy Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, Bo, it is Monday.
It is Monday,
Okay,
yeah.
so this, it was the weekend.
We had the weekend.
And typically we have kind of like Saturday at the dump with Paper Bo.
Right, well, for years now, my friend Chris and I, we go to the dump every Saturday.
Yeah.
One of us picks the other one up, and we load up our garbage. We go to the dump. We have breakfast together. We can't do that now. So he's replaced me.
Okay.
I've been replaced with Paper Bo. And he kind of sends me a video every Saturday, I think to rub it in a little bit. I think he's having more fun without me. So we do have Saturday at the dump with Paper Bo.
Yes.
What's up, Paper Bo? Week 3, you're getting ready to go to the dump Saturday morning. Get your stuff in there. We ready to go? Hey, don't look at me funny, man. This is just the new normal. Get used to it. This is what we have to do now. We're listening to the leaders. We don't want to make other people sick. We don't want to get sick. We want to get through this thing. Don't worry. I got you covered. I got you covered, buddy. There you go. There we go. Protected. All right, let's go to the dump. Isn't it funny, though, when you wear a mask? I don't know about you, but I start feeling like a little kid again. I feel like every character that's worn a mask. Luke, I am your father. Well, we got dump backup today because everybody's at home, realizing they have way too much stuff. The worlds are colliding because Real Bo is at the dump at the same time as Paper Bo. I think we have a paradox in the time-space continuum. What's up, Real Bo and Real Ensley and Griswold?
Whoa.
How was the dump?
Not the same. It's not the same.
I know, man. We got to go to Lowe's. I need some stuff. I got some cracks in my driveway I got to fix.
Do you now?
Paper Bo's coming.
All right, have fun with that.
See ya. Well, this is something, Paper Bo. Real Bo's ahead of us. Because the trash has got to go. I can't just stay at home. It'll pile up. It'll be a mess. I kind of like this version of you better.
Wait, hold on. Wait a second. So you guys were texting and saying, all right, I'm heading to the dump. No. Hold on. You randomly ran into one another.
It was a coincidence.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know he was filming. I didn't know he was there. I turned and, there's a camera, and it happens to me all the time. There's cameras on me, just filming in random places. But I turned and there's Paper Bo, and he's there with a camera.
I love Paper Bo. And honestly, I have been working with his agents to see if we could get him.
I think he might be better at this, too. Apparently he's pretty good. He's catching on there.
No, real life Bo is fantastic. Yes.
Yeah. So well, another Saturday, another dump run.
Love it. I love it.
Pretty wild there, running into them.
Yeah. It is the best dump in these great United States.
Well, I don't know. I've not been to them all.
Okay.
I would say out of the dumps I've been to, it's number one.
It's number one.
Number one for me.
It's an efficient operation.
I'm not a dumpologist.
I'm not a dumpologist, but I dress like one. So.
Hey, so I have these calendars in my house.
That's right.
And so the seamstress, she bought me this tear-off calendar that was in our bathroom, but now I can't say it's in our bathroom anymore because she banned it from the bathroom.
Yeah.
I was, tearing the page off each day for This Is the Day and bringing it in, and apparently that didn't sit well with her. And because she kept reading a day ahead then and was confused about what day it might be, and then also apparently it's bad luck or something to read a day ahead. So the calendar has been moved to my closet.
Okay.
So now my
closet
closet calendar. So now I've got a calendar in my closet. So I tear this off, I bring it in, I need a little help with it. It's so random. Today, April 6th, Monday 2020, April 6th, we have the corny joke of the day.
Oh,
that's what you need. You need a corny joke of the day, apparently. And so it begins with a question prompt.
Yeah.
How did the hipster burn his tongue? How did the hipster burn his tongue? Okay, now the punchline is he drank his coffee before it was cool. It seems reasonable.
It does. It really does. I mean, you're playing off that word "cool" there.
Okay.
Two different meanings, correct?
Cool, like hey, like hipster, like hipsters are cool.
Yeah.
And they like coffee.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. This almost feels like a deep philosophical question to me. It's almost one of those like, how many angels can you fit
on the head,
of a pin kind of thing. It's like
really digging in there.
Really getting into it. So it's just like, how what was it again? What was the
question? The prompt was, how did the hipster burn his tongue?
How? Come here, disciples, please. I need to ask you this. How did the hipster burn his tongue? And just let it sit there and see.
I don't know. When I read it, I said, how did the hipster burn his tongue? I assumed the answer would be he licked his curling iron.
He licked his curling iron.
I don't know why he would.
Why he would.
This looks good.
Whoa. Wow. It is very like a popsicle shape.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this.
Okay.
This looks delicious.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he stuck it in a vat, a cauldron of boiling potion water.
Potion water?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Could be.
But how you answer the question says more about you than it does the question.
See, there's the philosophical.
The philosophical.
Yeah, boy, you really dug in there, got deep. That's impressive, Drew Crispy.
Yes.
This birthday has changed you.
Yeah, I'm getting
You're like a new man.
This 25 is looking good on me.
Woo.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, the depth of your soul.
The wisdom.
The still waters on the top, but they run so deep.
That's it. And everybody in their mid-20s is the wisest
Absolutely.
people on the planet.
That's where I get most of my wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, we also have a calendar on our refrigerator.
That's right.
And it has a national day of. So we like to commemorate those days. Today is kind of exciting.
Okay.
National Fun Day.
National Fun Day.
National Fun Day. Now, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I try to make every day fun day.
Yeah.
Because I like to have a good time.
Yep.
How do you think we should celebrate National Fun Day?
Okay, I've got a plan. Bo, I have here a fondue pot.
All right, so
Okay.
any celebration, holiday needs food.
Needs food.
So we have a fondue pot. And
Yep.
what do we have in here? We have fun-sized candy in the fondue pot.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
fun.
All right.
What is this?
You also have to have fun dip.
Fun dip.
Fun dip.
Fun dip.
You remember this stuff?
I do.
Some type of little stick.
Let's get a sugar stick.
Sugar stick.
With some sugar in a packet.
Let's salivate the stick.
Lick the stick. Dip it in.
Dip it in the sugar.
Share it with your friends.
Hey, you gotta try this.
Man,
Try this one.
Try some of the purple. It's really good.
Ooh, okay.
We got fun dip.
Fun dip, and then
an underrated chip.
An underrated chip, the Funyun.
The Funyuns.
The Funyun.
Onion flavored.
Onion flavored.
Hey
chip.
kids, you want some onion flavored chips? It's like a palate cleanser before different colors of the fun dip. Here, eat this.
And you just stick them all on your fingers and just.
That's the only way to eat them. And there's instructions on the back of the bag.
Yeah. I love that it's like, man, I really wish I had some onion rings, but I don't want to spend the time of making the onion rings, frying them up. I wish they were just a bag full of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is. So yeah, I
Maybe
think
it's not underrated as a chip.
maybe not. Maybe not.
You know what else? Oh, a fun size
Snickers. Yes. It's exciting. So exciting.
I feel like there should be like, if there was a song for National Fun Day, what would it be? What would you?
Oh,
Like
man.
I'm thinking like a fun decade. Like the 80s was fun.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Had fun.
Do you think it has to have fun?
Well,
in
it
the
should.
title?
Yeah, probably.
Just wanna, you just wanna.
Cyndi Lauper, that was
Yeah.
fun. That's a fun song.
fun.
I like that. I like to dance to that
Yes,
song.
yes. Just wanna. I actually just saw.
Oh, wait.
There was this commercial she was in, okay?
Yeah.
Where she had a rash or something. This is very recent. And
That's not as fun.
It's not as fun, but it was like for a cream or something.
Right.
Yeah, and she was like. And
So when you have a rash,
yes,
it's
yes.
like, it's not fun.
Not
it's
fun.
not fun. It's not fun. Then you
I
get the
just
cream.
I just wanna stop itching. I just wanna. Yeah, but
Then you get the cream.
get the cream.
It feels so much better.
But yeah, no, Cyndi Lauper recently saw her in a commercial, and yeah,
That's fun.
that's fun.
Rashes and creams.
Yeah.
Way to go, Cyndi Lauper.
Yep, that's helpful information. But yeah, that's good. I think that's the way to celebrate.
Yeah. Happy Fun Day.
Happy Fun Day to you.
Happy Fun Day, everybody
Happy
out
fun.
there. Hope you guys have a great day celebrating that.
Yeah, create some fun today. Maybe get some balloons.
Balloons are not fun. I hate balloons.
You don't like? Yeah.
That's a rant topic for Sunday.
There, I'm writing it down.
I hate balloons.
Bow and balloons.
Hey, have some fun watching these commercials.
Yes.
God tells us in His Word to worship Him by giving financially and generously. It's an act of worship, of putting our trust in Him and not in anything that the world holds dear. As we worship Him from the valley this way, He is using it right now to make a way for our ones, to encounter Him and be engaged by His love. Thank you for giving, truly, and thank you for your generosity. When you give, lives are changed. There are several ways to give. One of them, just text GIVE MCC to 77977. Another way is online at manchesterchristian.com/give. You can set this up as a recurring gift this way. Or right now, if you give in the past by cash, we ask you to go ahead and send your check to 1308 Wellington Road, Manchester, New Hampshire, 03104.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying This Is the Day. We have had so much fun producing this for you every single morning. But I know you're kind of running out of some stuff to watch. Your Netflix queue is empty. Can I suggest going to YouTube and searching Manchester Christian Church? On our channel, we have tons of content for you to enjoy. Sermons, worship songs, some old funny videos that we hope you'll laugh at, and also Bo's 4-1 podcast. It's 4 minutes and one topic, and there's almost 100 episodes on there for you to enjoy. So go to YouTube, search Manchester Christian Church, and make sure you subscribe and click the little bell. That'll send you notifications when new content gets added. Thanks for watching, guys. We love you.
Hey, are you a middle school or high school student? You are invited to connect with us online. There are a lot of cool things happening for students online, like small groups, Bible studies, chatting with a student pastor, and a whole bunch more. There are 3 ways that you can stay connected to MCC students. Number 1 is to go to manchesterchristian.com and click on MCC Students. You can also like the MCC Students page on Facebook. Or you can follow us on Instagram at MCCstudents_NH. We'll actually be going live on Instagram from Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. to do a devotional all together with YouVersion. You can connect with a whole community of people right online.
Welcome back to This Is the Day, a daily dose of encouragement and communication from us here at MCC. Bo,
Yes, sir.
It is Monday,
Monday.
and we need a little motivation.
Always.
Always.
Motivation
So,
Monday.
Motivation Monday. This is where we kind of take a look at a motivational poster, allow it to give us some Okay.
Yeah, let's see this one. What we got here? What does it say?
All right. It says distinction. Looking
Sharp.
is easy when you haven't
Done any work.
done any work. Yes.
Looking sharp is easy when
Okay.
you haven't done any work. All right, so we've got one pencil
Okay.
there.
Right.
That's like, it's got a point.
It's a point.
It's pointed.
Yep.
The others are dull.
Yes.
And I think that it's motivating us saying, hey, when you feel a little dull, it's probably because you've been working.
You've been working. Okay. So looking sharp is easy when you haven't done any work.
Okay.
I like it.
Or maybe that pencil is just like, hey, I know there's a photo being taken today, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the sharpener. I'm going to get sharp.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I feel like maybe the dull pencils were mailing it in like,
Yeah,
oh, well, the photo doesn't really matter. I mean, what we're really about is writing on paper. But I mean, if you're representing pencils everywhere, don't you want to look your best?
Right. Oh, you're going to memorialize me for eternity? I don't know. I'll phone it in.
Yeah, I mean, I think the sharp pencil is the one that went to work, like
that's it.
prepared for work.
Prepared for the picture, which is also work.
Speaking of that,
Okay.
I've noticed that the marketers like selling stuff.
Yeah.
They're changing their tactics a little bit. Like I got this email because I like clothes. I buy all my clothes online. But now they're saying things like, "Hey, look sharp for your Zoom call."
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
But mostly the top? Like
I
you're not
don't-
really pushing the lower, the pants and
I
such?
really hadn't thought about it. I mean,
Okay.
I hear people like really going, "Okay, I've got a Zoom call today. What says I'm ready to Zoom?"
I wore this tie 2 days ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
no.
really working
Right.
through that. Wait, who am I on this Zoom call with? Did they see?
Did they see?
And do you need pants?
Do you need pants? You don't need pants.
Pants,
Right.
No, I mean, a lot of shirts and jackets.
A lot
being
of shirts and
sold,
jackets.
but no pants.
No pants.
Pant industry is really hurting
Is
right now.
down. Yes.
Don't buy stock in pants.
Really just, yeah.
Just
Put it all in Grab-A-Core.
grab a corner.
That's what's going up
That's
right now.
going up, yeah.
The grab hand.
For sure.
Man, you bring a great point here with this looking sharp idea. Are you an old school pencil sharpener like the, or are you fine with an electric?
I don't discriminate on my pencil, even the.
Like
And
the
then you get the
eyeliner.
shavings. Yeah, you know that one that never works.
Yeah.
you're like trying to break the.
It always breaks.
Get
yeah.
the pencil, and then
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, come. By the time you're done sharpening, it's like this. You have hand cramps.
Okay. All right, carpal tunnel.
I mean-
Tuesday. Yes.
Yeah, I'll use them all. We have a crank pencil sharpener in our kitchen. I don't know why.
For real.
Yeah, we don't sharpen pencils.
Okay.
we have one in there.
I was one of those kids who was always like, I always wanted to go back up to the pencil sharpener.
Oh yeah,
Like
get some movement in.
Get some movement. I gotta stand up, and
You
it's
got
just
ants
like,
in your pants.
it's just I've been writing on one side. It's too curved. I got to get a full. So I get up there, and there was one kid who would always do it when she was talking.
Okay.
And she hadn't made, the teacher, Mrs. White, hadn't made a rule yet that you weren't allowed to do it when she was talking. And so he would time it just right where she was just like, and so students, I need you to, he'd stop, like look at it. She started again. It was like a comedy. It was beautiful.
You know what the best part of the whole pencil sharpening process is?
Oh, when you get
When it's finally just the way you want it.
yeah. Yep.
And
You almost don't want to go use it. You want to just
you set that one aside
yes.
for a photo.
for a photo. Because you got to look sharp.
This is my photo pencil right here. In case there's a photo op. Ooh, I'm sharp.
I'm sharp. Oh, that's good.
How'd you sharpen? You sharpen crayons?
I have never sharpened a crayon.
Oh, yeah,
Oh wait, the boxes had a.
They had the
little-
sharpener
yeah,
on the
yeah,
back,
yeah.
And then when that wasn't there, you can just do one edge of it, like
Okay.
on the paper. You have one paper that's just for crayon sharpening. You get a nice point on it.
Okay, Bo, I just lied to you. I have sharpened a crayon.
Okay,
Okay.
I appreciate your confession.
I jumped too quickly to the. I haven't.
That was kind of hanging there a little bit.
That was a.
There was a barrier between us.
There was.
Where it was tough for me. That half a second where I was aware of your lie.
Surely the man is sharpened a crayon. Like, what? He hasn't lived. He's a living crayon person. Like, what? How's he not sharpened one?
You've been to school.
Oh, okay, good. Well, we also have our photo of the day.
Oh, good, yeah.
Yeah.
So over the weekend we had a prompt.
Over the weekend we had a prompt. We said home sweet home.
Okay, that was on Friday.
It was on Friday. And then over the weekend we had family and palms.
Palms was Sunday, because Palm Sunday.
Palm Sunday.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So we want to show you a few photos here.
Okay, it's classic palm trees.
This is from Sam Thompson.
On a beach somewhere.
Yeah.
It's probably her Zoom background.
That's her Zoom background right there. Absolutely. I love it. I like a good palm tree.
Oh, now this is interesting. What do we have here?
Okay, it looks like from, who's that from, Bo? Heather Ambriano.
Yeah.
And I believe in the message she said that's actor Tracy Morgan.
That is definitely Tracy Morgan in the background.
And
those are her kids?
Yeah, those are her kids, and they were
sitting on a palm couch.
Yeah, yep, a palm type couch. I believe the hotel's called Palms. But yeah, they were staying there, and Tracy Morgan was there.
I mean, anytime you can work Tracy Morgan into a photo.
Into a photo.
Yeah.
You get a photo bomb from Tracy Morgan.
That's a clear winner.
You put that up there. You put that up there. That's amazing.
Now, I did one today because I was just shocked that nobody sent a picture of their palms.
Of their palms.
So this is actually me right here, right now.
Oh, this was just a moment ago.
Just moments ago. Okay. Breaking news. Palms.
Palms. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
how'd you miss that one?
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so what's our photo prompt today?
That's a great question, Bo.
I actually know what it is.
Okay, please.
Our photo prompt today is heart.
Heart.
Heart is the
Okay.
photo prompt today. So we'd love for you to take a photo of what says heart to you, like a sharp pencil lined up with 3 dull ones. The sharp one had heart.
What's the heart?
And send that in to us. You can email them to dcrisp
please don't.
at MCC.
Yeah, please. I mean,
DrewCrisp at manchesterchristian.com. DCrisp.
Let's make this the most convoluted we can.
No, that's easy.
Yeah, because
Or post them on social
Drew will
media.
forward those at 11 p.m. tonight to Eric.
We'd love to see your photos, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
And be able to share those.
It could be like, you could make heart shape. You could find heart shaped things.
We don't have to tell them what to do.
Well, no, I know they're very creative, but the band heart.
There was a band heart. That's true.
You could show yourself dancing to heart. I don't know.
Okay.
That's all I have.
That's hard to capture in a photo.
That is hard to capture in a
Oh,
photo.
wow.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, we also have, this is our time for Bo's Daily Rant. Okay? Very little that you're ambivalent about.
That is true.
Strong opinions.
I will give you a passionate response to most things.
Passionate response. Okay. And I've got one here today I'm so excited to hear your thoughts on. Bo, the Daily Rant topic is revolving doors. Revolving
doors.
You familiar with these?
Okay, Drew. Okay. Revolving doors. I don't like them. I won't use them. I don't understand why they even have to be a thing. Now I understand that the buildings are going, hey, help us with our air conditioning costs and our utility bills by going through a revolving door because it's going to save us. I don't care. I don't care about your utility bills. Charge me a little extra when I come into your place of business because I don't want to go through a revolving door. Look, I've got all kinds of issues with revolving doors. Number one, I don't always know when to leave. I get distracted, I get a text, I look at my phone, I end up doing circles. It's a revolving door. I'm round and round and round. When do you make your exit? I don't want to go too soon, I might run into a glass wall. I don't want to go too late, I might run into a wall on the other side. Then the next thing you know, I'm back outside, right where I started from. They're confusing. I like a regular door where I open the door, I go through the door, and then the door closes behind me. That's much easier for somebody like me to navigate, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Second issue with revolving doors, how do you know when to jump in there? It's like we're playing double dutch over here. We got the jump ropes going and you're sitting there trying to time it. All right, the door's going around, Do I go in? What? No, not yet. And then, too early, too late, you can have an injury there, stub a toe, something like that. There's a real problem there, scuff your shoes. Third issue with revolving doors. What if somebody gets in there with you? That space is not meant for 2 people. It's meant for 1 person, but more than 1 person kind of climbs in there with you. What do you do in that time? I mean, do you stop? Do you turn around? Do you introduce yourself? There's not a lot of time. Then you can miss your exit and you're right back outside again. Number 4 issue with revolving doors is when you got a prankster. A prankster, when you walk into the revolving door and they decide to stop the revolving door right when you're at the point where you're trapped. Now you're stuck in that little triangle, like piece of pie shape, and you can't get out, and you're stuck in the revolving door, and you feel like a mime, just like stuck in the revolving door, and you can't get out. And so I will not use the revolving door. I will find another way into your building. Otherwise, I'm not coming in. Thank you.
I love that. Like, what if you had landed with back with your first point again, and you're like, "See, I can't get out of here." My first
Just
issue,
start over.
Just start
Number one.
Number one.
It's a revolving rant.
Revolving rant about revolving doors. I also I think most people would probably agree with you because the designers of the building put in a door, a regular door.
There's a door right
next to it. On every revolving door, there's always like another door, and it's like, we know most of you don't want to use this thing, so go ahead and just use it.
Here's a safe door. Here's a door you're used to navigating. Here's a door that it doesn't require a lot of thought.
A lot of thought.
I mean, I've always said you got to be smarter than your average door. You know,
Right.
when to push or pull. These are the things you got to know. Do I push or pull? You know, if there's a handle, you pull. If there's a bar, you push. It's fairly easy.
Oh, man.
But the revolving door, that's a struggle for me.
Yeah. Do you ever have any of those doors in your homes where it's like it just kind of comes? It's like on a hinge and it just comes both ways.
Like a regular door?
No. I mean, no.
Like a swinging door?
A swinging door.
Okay.
A swinging door. Oh man, we had one growing up, and you got to be careful of that
You get
thing.
taken out with that.
My sister would come through. I'm done. It happened a couple times.
No, I do want to be clear before anybody's like starts jumping on me for not like obeying authority and
okay.
respecting people. Look, I do have the issue with revolving doors, and I won't use them.
Right.
Okay, there's another door there, I'm going to use it. However, if I'm going into a store that has automatic doors, and one says in and one says out,
Yeah.
I'm going in the in and out the out.
Okay.
Even if I have to walk a little bit further,
Yep.
To the appropriate door that's been designated for my in or out.
Okay. I've been known to go and wait
Oh, yeah. You
until somebody's coming out.
seem like one of those people.
You see them, you're like, oh, they look right. They're almost there. They're almost okay. Yep. And then I just slide right in.
Slide right in there.
Like
But now you have a traffic flow issue.
I know, but man, sometimes it's down there. I mean, it's down the other end of the building.
I understand it can be inconvenient, but you're inconveniencing those people who are trying to come out when you're going in. It's like, get in line, pal.
Right. And some of the you've got your. I don't want to name names. I want to give them publicity on our large program here. But if you go into a hardware store,
Okay.
those doors won't open.
They should.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with
And
that.
sometimes you really got to wait for somebody, or you got to.
Well,
take a
because
hike.
somebody could be trying to go out with a 2x4 out the end.
Out the end with the 2x4.
Then you got somebody getting impaled and a lawsuit on your hands
out the end with the 2x4.
with an impaling.
That sounds like a country song.
Out the end with a 2x4. I'm pretty sure I heard that one before.
I've heard that one before.
I went out the end with my 2x4.
We were doing a Zoom call with Kaylee's family, and one of her uncles was like, "This is our cat, Conway Kitty." Conway Kitty was the name of the cat.
Like Conway Twitty.
Like Conway Twitty, but it was Conway Kitty.
Okay, mad props. That's a good cat.
Yeah, that's pretty
name.
good cat
If you're
name.
gonna have a cat, name it Conway Kitty. That's
Yep.
good.
Shout out to Les.
All right. Good job there, Les. Hey, in other news.
In other news, absolutely.
It's time.
It's time. I'm so excited. We've got the premium New Hampshire Union Leader paper. I always say premium. I shouldn't say that. There's more than one.
But they could all be premium.
They could all be premium. They're all wonderful.
It's a premium paper.
It's premium paper. Yeah. Union Leader. And in other news, Bo, I was looking at this, maintaining the social distance, and then our good friend, world leader czar Mark Hayward, senior reporter, said a guide to saying back off.
Back off.
Back off, and he's got a guide of how to say back off, I guess. And so, yeah, it's showing a picture of some mountain bikers, keeping their distance.
So like a way to say back off.
I guess.
I'm not sure this is really a problem New Hampshireites have.
Right. I mean, I think
In my 10 years of experience here, I've found they've been really good at saying back off.
Right. I mean, at one point it says several friends suggested an air horn.
And is that necessary?
I don't know. No. Whoa.
That does say back off.
Yeah, it does. It's a.
Although you blow an air horn in my direction, there might be a confrontation.
Right. It is allowed when it's coming at you.
You don't have that reaction. I'm not threatening. I'm just saying like that reaction. Like, okay, yeah, no,
Whoa.
there may be some contact.
Ma'am, you dropped your. Okay, what?
What?
What? Good. I was just trying to tell you dropped.
That seems
something.
a bit drastic.
Yeah.
It does. Back off.
Back off. So, yeah, again, peruse the article. I'm not exactly sure what Mark's trying to say. I'm sure it's very eloquent and wonderful.
Well, probably. He's probably just trying to help people out. Like maybe where you could say back off without being rude.
Without being rude, yep. I think a lot of times it's just in the face. The face says,
Back
Nope.
off.
Nope. I don't want any of this.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, why are you coming near me?
Speaking of wanting things to back off of, the family circus.
Okay.
Okay.
You're so mean about
Wow.
the family circus.
Um,
It's supposed to be like a sweet.
I understand it, but it doesn't necessarily translate to the world that I live in.
Okay.
But we've got a father. He's got a paper. Maybe it's Union Leader. I don't know, or his town. I think the family's set in Arizona or something. But so we're there. We've got Army men positioned on the recliner or the chair that the father sits in. And he quote from the father: "Would you mind withdrawing your troops from my chair? Would you mind withdrawing your troops from my chair?"
Okay.
So, okay, I mean, I guess he wants to sit down.
That's his chair.
His chair, and I mean, he's got a couple options. He could just, brush them off, I guess. Or he could ask his son, who probably put them there, who definitely put them there, right? I mean, that's what it's insinuating.
Yeah, I don't, Drew, I'm going to help you out. I think the dad's got his paper.
Right.
This is where he sits to read his paper every single day, and
Okay.
he wants to sit in his chair. And the little boy is playing Army with his Army men, and he set them up in his chair.
Playing Army?
Yeah, it's a thing. Now,
Why is that a thing?
I mean, the dad could have been more proactive, perhaps.
Okay, so this is really honestly a commentary on proactive versus reactive parenting.
Well, we could go that way if you want to have that discussion.
Okay,
I mean, he's just being you said everything you said was reactive. He could come and just sweep the troops off, or
Right.
get these troops off my chair, or politely ask him, please remove your troops. So they're all reactions.
Okay.
He could have been more proactive. Like when he gave him the Army men, as a gift, it could have come with like rules of engagement.
Oh, so very Art of War.
Yeah, like here, son,
Sun Tzu.
before you
Yeah.
were allowed to open this package of Army men, I'm going to need you to understand the rules of engagement.
Yeah.
And then in big bold print, it could say, my chair is neutral ground. It's Switzerland. You can't go there.
Okay.
There's no troops there. There's no
Yeah.
invading my
So-
territory.
Honestly, I don't think that the author of this should be publicizing how bad of a parent they are.
Yeah,
mean-
could be like a confession. Maybe he's trying to work through some things.
Switzerland. So that's Family Circus today. I don't know. I mean, thank you, Family Circus, for bringing the levity that you do bring. I'm
Yeah.
sure it helps some.
Speaking of the weather,
Yep.
we didn't yet,
We
but
didn't.
people do love to speak of the weather.
They do, man.
Which it feels like you can almost always make that transition.
How about
Like
the weather?
anytime you're in a conversation that's just not like going the way you want, just throw one of those. Speaking of the weather, you get in a
Like if
fight with
somebody-
Kaylee.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Speaking of the weather,
You didn't take the trash out again. When are you going to do that?
why did you spend? Speaking of the weather, yeah, that's good.
That's a good transition.
That is a good transition.
I like that.
Yeah.
Today's weather, 61 and mostly sunny here in New Hampshire.
Absolutely.
That's a good day.
That's a good day.
That's some motivation for Monday.
That is some
You
motivation.
can have some fun
Push us
on
into the week.
National Fun Day
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
61 mostly sunny.
Okay. Mostly sunny.
I like the mostly sunny.
Not gonna give you a full sunny.
No, full sun could be too much sun.
Yeah.
Do you have the sunglasses on?
Right.
That's one of those things. You could get burned, but mostly sunny is like, hey, it's nice. We got some sun.
Yeah.
I'm not over sunned.
Yeah. I mean, I think honestly, low 60s is where I love to live.
Is that your space?
That's my space.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Well,
Where do you like to?
I'm
mostly hang out?
oh man, like 72.
Yeah.
Yeah, low 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 80.
There's probably a big difference in there between those, isn't it?
I like to. Well, it depends. I mean, we could do the math. Like if I said 61 versus 72, that'd be
Yeah.
11 degrees.
Yes. Yeah. Look, like if you were to walk into a room, could you nail the degree? Like, could you say, this is 68?
I'm gonna be close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm generally pretty good at that.
Okay.
How about you?
I would be way off.
Way off. Okay.
Way off. I don't know, is it 50 in here? And they're like, no.
I don't know Celsius though.
Okay.
I am the conversion. I don't really.
Nope. That sounds like some good weather.
Yeah.
That sounds like some good weather. Hey, we have the 7 Rhythms of Rooted.
Yeah.
Sue Kelso, our Connections pastor, has been giving us these rooted tips, and so we've got another one for you.
Today's Rooted Rhythm Challenge is sacrificially generous with our time, our gifts, and what we cherish. What do you cherish? In the New Testament, Jesus talks to a ruler, and he asks him to give up the thing that he cherished the most, his money, and give it to the poor. In Luke 18:22, the man, he can't do it, and he walks away because he loved money more than he loved Jesus and his kingdom. In a time of fear and hardship and unknowns, it can be hard to trust God with the things that we cherish. However, we know and trust that God will use what we give back to him to further his kingdom and bring more people to him. Today's challenge: take this challenge and be generous with your time. Reach out to a friend or a family member that you haven't talked to in a while. Or if you have the resources, help those in need right now. We know and trust that when we give generously, God will do greater things than we can imagine. I'm so thankful that you're part of this Rooted Rhythm Challenge as we pursue a life of rhythm together. Back to you, Bo and Drew.
Welcome back. Each day on This Is the Day, we look at our daily devotion from Every Day with Jesus, where we have daily devotions in 140 characters or less. It's a thought for the day and a scripture that goes along with it. And for today, April 6th, our thought is, it is easy to tear others down when you feel bad about yourself. Work hard to be an encourager, even in the midst of discouragement. And then the scriptures from Ephesians 4, verse 29, it says, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. So that verse from Ephesians 4, that's one that has meant a lot to me, because my mouth gets me in a lot of trouble, and I say things that are awful. But when I wrote this years ago, the thought for today, this thought of it's easy to tear others down when you feel bad about yourself, I know that is so true for me. When I find myself being critical, nasty, mean-spirited, making assumptions about people, and then acting out of those assumptions or even sharing those assumptions, it's almost always because I'm in a bad spot. I don't feel good about myself, and I'm projecting that on other people. And so I try to really pay attention to that. If I start saying, something mean or critical or making assumptions, I'm like, whoa, time out. Something's off here.
I'd wonder too if sometimes it comes from a place of feeling cornered or feeling threatened or something. If somebody's coming at you, and so maybe your insecurity could project itself that way, and so that's why you, not you, but me, like why I would specifically come at somebody, or these putrid death words, unwholesome talk come out of my mouth because I'm feeling cornered. And if I would recognize that the peace of Jesus is with me, and that I have this I have this ability to identify myself in Christ, then I don't have to feel threatened or cornered.
Absolutely not.
By anything.
Right.
So.
Yeah. A lot of the death that comes out of us is because there's some death in us, some kind of wound that may be there that's manifesting. And so I would say that, particularly online, it really runs rampant, because sometimes you can, we know this, you can get behind a keyboard and all of a sudden, whoo, my goodness, you're not seeing the reaction of another person, or maybe you look at, somebody else and you totally dehumanize them. We do this with public figures all the time, politicians, people in the public specter, and we completely dehumanize them and go, well, it doesn't matter, I can say whatever I want about them because they're in the public eye. And, that's going to do more damage to you, to me, to our families and those closest to us than it will ever do to that person. Yeah. Although it is damaging to them as well, anytime we dehumanize another person. But usually that's not coming out of really most of the time anything they've done or not done. It's usually kind of a reflection of what's inside of us.
Oof. That was a good Every Day with Jesus.
Yeah, so really watch that. So first of all, I would say watch it in your own communication, but then also watch it in what you consume. If you're constantly consuming that sort of thing, I guarantee you it's going to start coming out of you. And it's real easy to consume. It's real easy to find out there. And so, man, flip that narrative and pay attention to that. If you start hearing stuff like that, it's probably speaking out of some real pain there. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Good.
It's good stuff.
That is good stuff. Absolutely. Well, it's time for Trivial Pursuit.
Let's do it.
This is where we pick a card from the game, and there's 6 questions.
Yep.
And you have to
We want you guys to play along, guys. I got to tell you, I've gone back and watched the show most days, and your participation has been outstanding.
Outstanding.
So please make a guess. We do have a prize for anybody who gets all 6 right today. We will send you a Fun Dip for Fun Dip Day, National Fun Day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll give you a Fun Dip in the mail.
Look at that. I
Yeah,
love that, yeah.
for sure. If you get all 6 right, play along, make a guess, type in your answer, and let's see what we got here.
Can we promise the Fun Dip will be signed by the great czar, Mark Hayward?
I don't think we can promise that.
We can't promise that.
No, he's backing off.
He's not available.
He's not available.
All right, this is blue.
It's geography.
Geography.
Okay, here we go.
What admiral stands over London's Trafalgar Square? I'm saying this wrong. Trafalgar Square.
What admiral stands over London's Trafalgar Square?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure this is a statue. That'd be kind of weird if there's just an admiral. So we need
Stand here?
a British admiral. I have no idea. Admiral Byrd.
Admiral Byrd is incorrect. It is Horatio Nelson.
Horatio Nelson.
Horatio Nelson.
Okay.
Okay. Pink.
Pink is entertainment.
Entertainment. Who was known as the greatest showman on earth?
Who is known as the greatest showman on earth? I am going to say Barnum.
Barnum is correct.
Barnum. P.T.
P.T.
P.T. Barnum, is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
All right,
Absolutely.
1 for 2.
All right. This is history, yellow.
Yellow.
Right?
Yellow's history.
Who was known as the hero of Trafalgar? Trafalgar.
The hero of Trafalgar. I'm going to come out of nowhere with Admiral Byrd. Just kidding. Horatio Nelson.
That is correct.
I feel like that's a freebie, but
That's a freebie.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I am butchering the name of that square.
That's okay.
Oh, man. Brown?
Brown is literature.
Okay. Who painted more than 300 covers for the Saturday Evening Post?
Okay.
Painted more than 300 covers for the Saturday Evening Post.
This is an artist I really connect to.
Yeah, me too.
I've always loved him. And
Me too.
I had a book of these covers when I was a kid. I used to flip through it. I loved it. His name is Norman Rockwell.
Norman Rockwell is correct.
Great. Great American.
Been to that museum?
I have not.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Cool.
All right. Green.
Green is science.
Science. Okay. What Greek physician is known as the father of medicine?
Okay.
Greek physician known as the father of medicine.
The Greek physician known as the father of medicine, Hippocrates?
That is correct.
Hippocrates, did I get it right?
That is correct.
Hippocrates.
Absolutely.
Okay. The Hippocratic Oath.
Most famous for his oath.
His
Yeah.
oath, yeah, that was good.
Absolutely.
Do no harm? Is that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Orange.
Sports and leisure.
Okay.
Okay.
What are the court cards in a deck? What are the court cards
The
in
court cards in a deck
in
of
a
cards.
deck?
I'm going to assume the Jack, Queen, King in each suit.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is absolutely correct. Kings, queens, and jacks. So that's going to be a total of 5.
5 out of 6.
Five out of
I
6.
still haven't gotten a whole one right.
5 out of 6.
I bet
Nice.
somebody got them all right
You
today.
think somebody knew
I do,
Horatio Nelson?
I do.
Some
Yeah, and if you got the first one, you
world
definitely-
travelers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably got that one right.
Okay.
I bet somebody did.
Trafalgar.
Trafalgar?
How do you say?
I don't know.
I am struggling with that word.
Yeah. Somebody knows.
Somebody knows. And they're just every time I say it, they're like,
Oh,
oh.
it's like nails on a chalkboard.
Nails on chalkboard.
Hey, you got something to show
I
us?
absolutely do.
little show and tell?
I referenced this on Friday. Went back, did some research, but I've got here an old comic. Okay.
Ooh.
It is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles adventure comic by Eastman and Laird. Okay. So Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird, they're the ones who came up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it was in Dover, New Hampshire.
Oh,
So
local.
local boys. Actually, I think the Eastman was from Maine, but
Okay. Still fairly
but they
local.
both lived there in Dover, and they had this thing called the Mirage Studios, and they said it was a mirage because they actually did it out of their like their bedroom, their living room, whatever.
Okay.
And so it was like a mirage, you know, and this is kind of a joke, but they kind of worked on this, not this one, but they worked on the comic book, and eventually somebody who was looking to sell toys came and approached them and thought this could be a good narrative for toys, and kind of exploded from there. But these two guys came up with it, and I think it's really cool that they're from New Hampshire. And this is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I loved it as a kid.
That is cool.
So loved it. So
That's really cool.
yeah,
Right on. Thanks for sharing that.
I
Do
wanted
you
to-
like the comic books?
I do like comic books.
Yeah.
I think that the ability to tell a story in a visual medium is pretty interesting.
That's cool.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never really been into them, but I can appreciate them.
Yeah.
Maybe you can teach me.
Well, I don't know. I mean, did you see the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Oh, the animated?
Animated?
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it was amazing.
It's just amazing.
I will watch it eventually. Hey, I do want you to know we had a winner today. Russell May got all 6 right. He is getting a Fun Dip in the mail. Russell, make sure we have your address.
Yes.
And we'll get that shipped off to you. Way to go.
All 6 correct.
All 6.
That's pretty good.
Good
Way to
job.
go, Russell.
I've been defeated again.
Oh, man.
I'm really tempted to say something mean about Russell right now.
Whoa.
If it hadn't been for that daily devotion, I might have been lashing out right now. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably get them all right too if I had access to the internet while I was playing, Russell.
Whoa, no.
Oh, that's
We are not questioning Russell's
I'm
integrity.
not, no.
Absolutely not.
good job,
Way
Russ.
to go. That's fantastic. Good.
Hey, we
What are we doing?
little crisp high five.
Little Chris 5-5.
Little Drew crisp high five today. Part of the show where I give Drew a category and he gives us his top 5. So,
Yep.
Drew, we would like to know your top 5
Yeah.
love songs.
Ooh, top 5 love songs.
Love songs.
Oh, man. Okay. Bringing us into the world of romance.
It could be.
This is good.
These could be unorthodox. They could be.
This is
I'm
good.
not sure what you got.
Okay, so I believe I Will Always Love You, but I'm going to go not with the Dolly Parton. I know you'd probably think that I was going Dolly Parton. I'm going to go with Whitney Houston's
Okay.
I'll Always Love You.
From the Bodyguard?
From The Bodyguard.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you like that video?
Well, just when she hits that, and when she hits that, it's just like, what? You know, I don't know. Whitney Houston, amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
That's number 1.
That's the first one. And then this is gonna hard right. Crash by Dave Matthews.
Okay.
You know, crash into me. I don't. It's just. There's a story behind it, but I won't.
I think the
Anyway.
song's about a revolving door.
I think it is. That song is
do.
about a revolving door.
That's what it's about. That's where, I mean, love happens. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
but I already have love. I don't need the revolving door.
For sure.
Yeah,
For
no.
sure.
That's
Magic Carpet Ride by Steppenwolf is gonna be probably the third. You know, I think it just
Yeah, it's got a groove
It's got
to
a
it.
groove to it.
Yeah, it does.
Merle Haggard's He Stopped Loving Her Today is going to be my next one.
That was dark.
It is dark, but it is so beautiful because why did he stop loving her? Because he's dead, you know, and it's just,
Yeah.
that's so beautiful.
Tender. You
That's
got
tender.
one more.
One more, Hurt by 9 Inch Nails, also by Johnny Cash. The Johnny Cash version. Man, it's just a song about love. Like, I hurt myself. It's just, there's this, because what he had with his love of his life, who was actually, I guess,
June Carter Cash?
June Carter Cash, who he left his first wife for. Won't go into it.
Yeah.
But
Watch the movie.
Watch the movie. I think that kind of connection they had, and also just that song at the end of his life, and just we'll go with those.
Well, you covered a lot of genres there. Like a true renaissance man in regard to your love songs.
Love songs are tough for me. I know there's probably a lot out there. I haven't heard many of them.
When you were talking, I thought about like Randy Travis, Forever and Ever, Amen. You remember that one?
Oh, forever and ever.
As long as old
amen.
men sit and talk about the weather.
That's what's
As long as old women sit and talk about old men.
Yes.
That's a great line.
Yes. He also, so Randy Travis, but then there's Travis Tritt,
Okay.
who also had the Here's a Quarter, Call Someone Who Cares.
Ooh, that's good.
Complete obsolete line at this point.
Mark, I wonder if Mark Hayward put that into his back off.
Back off. Here's a
There's a quarter.
6 feet away and call somebody who cares.
Can you use a payphone anymore? I wouldn't.
I don't know where they are. Yeah. I haven't seen one in years.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us today. This is the day. We look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow and every day, Monday through Friday.
That's it, 8 to 9.
Yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow. Make it a great day.